Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Compelling Conversations podcast. Today is a very special episode because I'm joined by my mother, Mama. We're sitting in front of the Blue Mosque. Mama, assalamualaikum.
Thanks so much for being here.
मैं कह रहा था कि आपने एक दफ़ा बोला था कि हमारे घर में एक बिल्ला आया हुआ था और वो बहुत रो रहा था क्योंकि उसको बाहर जाना था, लेकिन मैंने दरवाज़ा बंद किया हुआ था। और आप कह रही थी कि ये बिल्ला इतना रो रहा है क्योंकि उसको बाहर निकलना है, लेकिन इसको ये नहीं पता कि एवेंचुअली हम इसको बाहर छोड़ देंगे। और इंसान भी ऐसे होता है कि कोई मुश्किलात में होते हैं और बहुत रो रहे होते हैं, हमको समझ नहीं आ रहा होता क्या होता है, लेकिन अल्लाह को पता होता है कि एवेंचुअली सब सही हो जाएगा। तो आपको याद है ये?
हाँ, याद है ये। और फिर वो बेज़बान जानवर होता है ना, तो वो अपना एक्सप्रेशन इसी तरीके से बता सकता है। हमें उसकी समझना चाहिए कि वो क्या चाह रहा है, क्या नहीं चाह रहा। लेकिन अब वो बेचारा समझ जाता है बाहर जाके वो उसके लिए बेटर है, लेकिन हमें पता था कि बाहर बहुत स्नो हो रही थी और उसके लिए घर में बेहतर है, तो इस वजह से। लेकिन सब अल्लाह ताला ही जानते हैं हमारे लिए। हम समझते हैं हमारे लिए दूसरी चीज़ बेहतर है, लेकिन हमारे लिए बेहतर कुछ और होता है, तो इसलिए हमें खुश रहना चाहिए हर हाल में।
हाँ, ये अच्छी बात है। और ये भी है कि आपने अपनी बर्थडे अपनी फेवरेट सिटी मक्के में गुजारी थी।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, कसीरा इत्तफाक हो गया। इत्तफाक से हो गया, वरना हमारा कोई प्लान नहीं था कि हमारी इस तरीके से होगा, लेकिन अल्लाह का शुक्र है।
हाँ, और ऐसे भी हो सकता है कि कोई बर्थडे बेकार सी होती है और फिर अगली वाली अच्छी होती है, जिसे आप मक्के में आ गए।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, हाँ, कोई प्लान नहीं था देखो, लेकिन अल्लाह ताला ने इन दिनों में ऐसे करवा दिया कि इत्तफाक से हम उस जगह पे थे। बहुत अल्लाह का शुक्र है। मक्का मदीना वेरी ब्लेस्ड सिटीज़, मज़ा आ गया जाके वहाँ पे। और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह टर्की भी बहुत अच्छा है, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
आपके पास कोई फाइनल स्टेटमेंट है?
कौन सी फाइनल?
कुछ भी।
बस खुश रहो और खुश रहने दो, आसानियाँ बांटो और अल्लाह ताला फिर आसानियाँ देते हैं। अपनी तरफ से हर चीज़ अच्छे से अच्छे करो। ये नहीं सोचो कोई आपके साथ क्या कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन अगर आप अच्छा करेंगे तो अल्लाह ताला ज़रा नवाज है। अल्लाह ताला आपकी एक छोटी सी भी नेकी को ना और आपकी एक छोटी सी भी बुराई को बहुत नोटिस कर रहे होते हैं ना, तो इसलिए हमें अपना बेस्ट शो करना चाहिए, अपनी तरफ से अच्छा करना चाहिए, क्योंकि अल्लाह ताला को अपने बंदे बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं। अल्लाह ताला अपनी तरफ से तो अगर हम कोई कोताही करते हैं अल्लाह हमें माफ़ कर देंगे, लेकिन अल्लाह ताला को अपने बंदे बहुत पसंद है ना, तो अगर हम बंदों के साथ अच्छे सलूक करते हैं, अच्छे तरीके से रहते हैं, तो अल्लाह मियाँ को बहुत पसंद आता है और फिर आपकी लाइफ ब्लेस होती चली जाती है। तो हमेशा अल्लाह ताला के बंदों के साथ अच्छे से अच्छा सलूक करें, अच्छे से अच्छे रहें, खुश रहें, खुशियाँ बाँटें। बस यही है। क्योंकि मेरी अम्मी ने हमेशा यही कहा था कि आपकी इज़्ज़त और बड़ाई सीम होती है कि आप किसी को इज़्ज़त देते हैं तो आपको इज़्ज़त मिलती है। तो अपनी अम्मी की ये बात मैंने बिल्कुल मान ली ना पक्के, कि वो हमेशा ये कहती थी कि आप किसी को इज़्ज़त दोगे तो अल्लाह में आपको इज़्ज़त देगा। और सारी इज़्ज़त अल्लाह की है, बंदों की कोई इज़्ज़त नहीं है, अल्लाह ताला की इज़्ज़त है और अल्लाह ताला ही इज़्ज़त देने वाले और लेने वाले हैं। ठीक है, तो हमेशा अपना बेस्ट शो करो, अच्छे से अच्छे रहो, बस।
थैंक यू। अच्छी थैंक्स। कुत्ता है, कोई डर नहीं, ठीक है? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Compelling Conversations podcast. Today, I'm very thrilled to be joined by my sister, Anusha. We're sitting here at the Blue Mosque. Anush, thanks so much for being here.
No problem.
Yeah. It's okay. I wanted to begin by asking or saying you're a very sophisticated person, but in a good way. You're very organized. You have your clothes that are always matching. Your makeup is always good and on point. Your jewelry is nice. Where does this sophistication come from? It even extends from clothing to just life in general. You're very organized. Why is that the case?
That's a good question. I think being organized helps my mind be organized, so it makes me be able to focus easily. Like if my clothes are matching, then I feel better. If my room is clean, it's just like mental clarity is better.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point. I remember hearing once that if your mind is clear, or actually for me, if my room is clean, that means my mind is clean. It's clear. And so that's, I see what you're saying. It's a good point.
yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I actually don't. No, Istanbul is one of your favorite cities. Why is that?
Istanbul has always been one of my favorite cities because ever since I was a little kid, one of my aunts had gotten me a cartoon movie about Fatih Sultan Mehmet, the Sultan that conquered this city. And that played a huge influence on me growing up. And so always hearing about Constantinople, Istanbul, this place, it's always had a big effect. So I just always loved Turkish history. And yeah, that's part of it. But actually, one more thing I want to talk about was we're looking at the Hagia Sophia right now. And there's an interesting story I remember learning in a history class one time, which was when the Russians became a group of people. Their leader, he said, all right, guys, I'm going to send you out into the world. Go find out what's the coolest religion. Whichever one's the coolest one, we're going to follow that. So one guy came to Constantinople, and he sees the Hagia Sophia, and he's so impressed. Like, oh, my God, what is this thing? And at the time, it was a Byzantine cathedral church. And he was just very impressed. He goes back to the Russians. He's like, guys, I found our religion. And that's how the Russians became Christians.
Really?
So it's a very interesting story. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Just one building had that effect on a civilization of people.
That's cool.
Do you have any closing thoughts? Anything you felt like
Why
you wanted
did you
to
ask
say?
me one question when you've been asking me to interview for like years now?
Because this is all right. What else should I ask you?
I don't know. You've been asking me to interview for like 2 years or something, and you asked me one question. This is insulting, actually.
When I was
I think we should just leave now.
मैंने एक सवाल पूछा है मुझसे तो कर लेगा अच्छा चल रहा है इसने कहा अब हम खत्म कर रहे हैं एक सवाल पूछ के अपनी बातें कर okay whatever
all right, hold on, I'm thinking one more question. Why is Çağatay Ulusoy your favorite Turkish actor?
He's not my favorite Turkish actor.
You want to go on the record saying that?
Yes, I do. If I saw the man on the streets, I wouldn't even ask for a picture.
Who's your favorite Turkish actor?
Huh? I don't know. I don't have a favorite Turkish actor.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Turkish TV show?
Probably Medcezir.
Medcezir?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just very American vibes.
He's in there. Çağatay Ulusoy.
Yeah, so.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Yeah. Well, I don't believe in awkward moments. There's nothing awkward about this. I loved how this conversation went so far. I don't have any questions on my mind right now because I'm soaking in the scene. But if there's anything else you want me to ask you, let me know. If you have any other questions for me.
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, teşekkürler. Hoş kalın. All right.
सच्ची में उम्र मुझसे 1 साल से कह रहा है मुझे तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू करना है और जब इंटरव्यू का बच्चा इतना
इतने तो प्यारे सा
अजीब
सवाल
सा
क्या
सिंपल सा सवाल
कितनी ऑर्गेनाइज हो क्या बताएगा भाई
That's crazy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Compelling Conversations podcast. Today's a very special episode because I'm joined by my brother, Hamza. We're sitting here in Istanbul in front of the Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmet Cami, and Hagia Sophia, Hagia Sophia. Hamza, thanks so much for being here.
Hey.
I wanted to ask, Assassin's Creed Revelations has been the most influential video game for you, and it takes place here in Istanbul. What memories do you have from that game, and why do you love it so much?
It's a fun game. It's pretty good, and it's in Istanbul, and you can climb all the buildings and stuff. It's pretty fun to climb the buildings. You can't see in real life, but you can see it on top of on top of Istanbul in the game.
Do you have a favorite place in the video game versus in the real Istanbul?
Here, I like the Blue Mosque. It's pretty nice and big in the game. I don't remember too much of the game, but
What was your favorite part of the game? Fighting the Janissaries?
probably no, they're hard to fight. Probably,
I thought you beat them easily.
yeah, but probably like the Ottomans and stuff.
The regular Ottomans.
Yeah, but I don't remember too much. I was little.
This is your 4th time coming to Turkey. Which one has been your favorite time so far, and why?
It's only my first day here. Probably this one when I leave.
Why do you think that?
I'm older, more stuff to do.
Nice.
I'm better.
Yeah. First time I came here, I was 14, almost 10 years ago. And it feels like it's changed, but it's also the same. The coolest thing about it is that I never get old of the city. I never feel like I'm bored of the city. It's always a fresh and exciting feeling. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah, I like the cold.
Yeah.
Finally.
This is the first place in a long time where I don't feel the cold. I'm just so excited I'm warmed up by it.
It's really cold.
Well, do you have any closing thoughts? Anything you felt like you wanted to say, you didn't get a chance to, or something on your mind that you wanted to express? Oh, actually, well, is İçeride your favorite Turkish TV show?
Yeah.
Why?
It's the best show. I think it's one of the best shows I've seen.
Why?
Interesting plot. Very good plot.
What's the best part of the plot?
The whole thing, you have to watch it. Which is a nice story.
Who's your favorite Turkish actor?
Sorry.
What's his real name?
Çağatay Ulusoy.
Çağatay Ulusoy, yeah. All right. Anush, can you just get a shot of the Hagia Sophia? Let's turn it around. Okay, thanks. I think that should be good.